Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you guys on today? Guess what? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. We have an awesome live story for you guys on today. I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone out there in Storytime land. Hello guys, hello and welcome to Story Time with Miss Doris. I have an awesome story for us on today. Today's story we're going to be reading is Time for School, Charlie Brown. And this is a ready-to-read book. Time for School, Charlie Brown. This is a paperback book. And guess what? Guess who our Muppet guest friend is today? Before we get to our Muppet guest friend, let's see if you can guess what today's color is going to be. Can you guess what today's color is going to be? Well, I Spy Miss Doris is wearing that color on today. It is going to be the color black and the color gray. Well, today's color is going to be the color black. This is the shape of a pentagon. This is the color black, and it is the shape of a pentagon. Well, guess what? Can you guess who our Muppet guest friend is on today? Well, let's see. Our Muppet guest friend is the color, both colors what Miss Doris is wearing, plus another color, which is going to be the color white. Our Muppet guest friend. Hey, Royce, how are you on today? I hope you're having an awesome day, Royce. I missed you, Royce. I know you're enjoying that new baby brother of yours. Give him a kiss for me. Well, Royce, guess what? Guess who our Muppet guest friend is for today? Our Muppet guest friend is Mr. Cow. Mr. Cow is our Muppet guest friend on today. And today's color is the color black. Today's color is the color black. And our book we're reading today again is Time for School, Charlie Brown. Time for School, Charlie Brown. Well, shout outs to all of you guys. I miss you guys. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for Story Time with Miss Doris. Shout outs to all of our new Story Time followers out there in Storytime land. Hello and welcome. I'm so excited to be reading you your first live story on today. Well, guess what? I know you guys are ready for that Storytime song. But remember, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure you are practicing safety first. Hello, shout outs to all of you. Hey, Royce, Miss Nisha, Harmony, Tanelia. Hello, Shakana. Happy birthday, Shakana. Happy birthday, Dolores. How are you on today? Happy birthday, Angela Rogers. Happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating your birthday in the month of October. Happy birthday to all of you. May God bless you. Well, there goes that Storytime song. This is what you have been waiting for. Royce. There it goes. Royce, I know you're singing really loud when it comes to this story time song. Story time with Miss. It's story time. I love that song. Story time with Miss. Cheery to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Story time. It's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Hello, Shaquavia. How are you? I'm so glad you're tuning in and you are working on today. Story time with Miss. Shuri to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Well, I heard you guys singing so loud. I heard you singing really loud, Shaquavia. I know Shakana's not there to see story time, but guess what? It's okay. She'll catch the replay. I know she will. Well, let's get started with our short story on today. What are you guys having for lunch on today? Whatever you're having for lunch, I bet it's going to be really good and delicious. Well, I think Miss Doris is having, I was having a salad for lunch on today. So I had just a snack. I had a salad for lunch on today. Well, whatever you're having on today, I hope your lunch is delicious. Enjoy your lunch and make sure you clean up your mess once you're done with your lunch. Let's get started with our story. Time for school, Charlie Brown. Time for school, Charlie Brown. Hello, Aries. Hello, Aries. Hello, Poopas. Hello, Samario. Hello, Sarak. Hello, Lakeisha. How are you on today? I hope all of you guys are having an awesome, awesome day. Hello, Brother Ruben. Hello, Mr. Beal. Hello, Miss BJ. PLCC family. Hello, guys. Pastor-elect Lady Washington. How are you on today? How are you on today, Brother Artist? I hope you're having an awesome, awesome, blessed day. Let's get started with our story. Charlie Brown goes to school. Poor Charlie Brown. He can't kick a football or throw a decent pitch or even fly a kite. But when it comes to worrying about school, he is the world champ. He is the world champ when it comes to worrying about school. You look down, Charlie Brown, Linus says. I worry about school a lot, Charlie Brown replies. And then I worry about worrying so much about school. Don't worry about school, Charlie Brown. You'll see it's gonna be okay. Charlie Brown decides to get help. What's your problem, Lucy asks. I worry about tomorrow, Charlie Brown answers. Then, when tomorrow comes today, I start worrying about tomorrow again. I think I can help you, Lucy tells Charlie Brown. What you need is confidence. He needs confidence. Don't worry. Worry really stresses you out. Just take it one day at a time, guys. You guys are children. You shouldn't be worried about anything. If you're worried about something, always let your parent know what you are worried about. What is bothering you? Nothing should be bothering you. If it is, please let someone know as soon as possible. Throw out your chest and face the future, Lucy shouts. Now raise your arm and clench your fist really, really tight. Charlie Brown does what Lucy tells him to do. Suddenly, Charlie Brown isn't worried about school anymore. He might ace every pop quiz. He might become the hall monitor. He might even talk to the little red hairy girl. Lucy interrupts Charlie Brown's daydream. You look ridiculous, she says. It's story time. A few days after school starts, a teacher tells students about the spelling bee. Charlie Brown thinks about entering it. It could be good for him. He could gain some confidence. Charlie Brown goes to raise his hand to volunteer, but his hand won't go up. My hand is smarter than I am, Charlie Brown groans. Charlie Brown enters the spelling bee anyway. You're crazy, Lucy replies. Don't do it. You'll just make a fool of yourself. Charlie Brown raises his hand. There he goes. He wants to be in the spelling bee. He has a little confidence there, but we'll see how it's going to go. Charlie Brown throws his hands up in the air. I can try, can I? Charlie Brown asks. What's the good of living if you don't try a few things? Lucy leans over again. Spell something like Catrice. That's a long word. Well, acetylcholinestry. I hope I pronounced that word right. Look like it's 24 letters. Every word in the alphabet. Every letter in the alphabet. Well, I don't even know if that's such a word. Charlie Brown gulps. Maybe I shouldn't have entered, he says. This is a long word. I'll spell it for you. ACETYLCHOLINESTEREASE. Psycholintress. I didn't know if that was such a word. I think I should have looked that word up first in the dictionary to make sure I was pronouncing it right. A psycholintress. I don't know, but it's okay. We'll figure it out next time. I think I got close. Well, at least I tried. I didn't give up. I had confidence that I can do it. And guess what? I tried it. But Charlie Brown says maybe he shouldn't try. There's that long word right there, guys. Look how long that word is. It has over 23 letters. There it goes. But I think I pronounced it okay. At least I tried. I had confidence that I can do it. But as the spelling bee gets closer and closer, Charlie Brown gets braver and braver. He feels more confident. Miss Doris was confident in trying to do the pronunciation of that 24-letter word. I think I did an awesome job. What do you guys think? I know you were trying to figure out that word as well. Nobody thinks I can win, Snoopy, Charlie Brown tells his dog, but I am going to show them. I do have trouble sometimes remembering some rules. Charlie Brown admits. Thank you for the thumbs up, Royce. You're awesome. Charlie Brown has trouble sometimes remembering rules. Charlie Brown really admits it. I before B except after T. Is it V as in Victor before Z, the letter Z, except after the letter E? Good grief, thinks Snoopy. It's the day of the spelling bee. Charlie Brown feels calm. He feels confident. All the words in the first round are really, really easy. He thinks. Come on, Charlie Brown, you can do it. As long as you put forth that good foot, put forth that confidence, and you can try anything. If your mind is set to it, guys, you can try anything if you have confidence and faith in yourself that you can do it. Soon it is Charlie Brown's turn. Maze. M-A-Z-E. Maze. He repeats after the teacher gives him the word. M-A-Z-E. Maze. Maze. Can you guys spell maze just by the pronunciation? M-A-Z-E. Maze. Maze. Charlie Brown isn't worried. He smiles. He takes a deep breath. He began to spell maze. Oh my goodness. Maze. Maze. Well, Charlie Brown spelled maze. He didn't spell it the way we pronunciated it. M-A-Z-E. Maze. He pronounced it, he spelled the word as if the month of May, not May as in the month of May with an S on the end. That's the way Charlie Brown spelled maze. Maze is spelled, the way he spelled it was M-A-Y-S, maze. He spelled maze, but he didn't spell maze. Maze and maze. Maze. Two different words. Well, Charlie Brown, maybe you will get the next word. I hope you do. So guys, we have to remember sometimes the Y's, the S can be a S, or it sounds like a Z with the E as being silent. So before you go to spell a word, make sure you try and picture it in your mind first. And you do maze as a maze, and then going around in a maze with M-A-Z as in zebra E, or maze as in amaze, you amaze me. Or the month of May, maze, May. Two different words, M-A-Z-E and M-A-Y-S. Charlie Brown blows it. Soon he is back at his desk and he is worrying. What will his friends say? What will Snoopy do? Yes, ma'am, Charlie Brown answers when the teacher calls his name. Why did I have my head on my desk? He had his head on his desk. Why do you guys think Charlie Brown had his head on his desk? I think he's upset because he didn't get the word correct, and that disqualifies him from the spelling bee. Because I blew the spelling bee, Charlie Brown yells. That's why. Charlie Brown covers his mouth with his hands, yelling at the teacher. It's never a good idea, teacher. It's never was a good idea. But I don't think he should have yelled at the teacher. It's not the teacher's fault. Oh, good grief, he says. It's the worst day of Charlie Brown's life. He woke up looking forward to the spelling bee, and he ended up in the principal's office. Why do you guys think Charlie Brown ended up in the principal's office? Well, I'll give you a couple of seconds. As we read in the story, Charlie Brown misspelled the word in the spelling bee, and as he was going to his desk, he began to start yelling and screaming in class. So that means he was very destructive and he was very disrespectful to the teacher. So what did the teacher do? The teacher sent him to the principal's office. On a day like this, a person really needs his faithful dog to come running out to greet him. Charlie Brown says on his walk home. Snoopy is there waiting for Charlie Brown when he gets home. Happiness is a warm puppy. Happiness is a warm puppy. He's really excited for seeing his dog, Snoopy. Snoopy makes Charlie Brown smile. Maybe he should have taken his pet to school with him. Poor Charlie Brown. He can't kick a football or throw a decent pitch or even fly a kite. But at least he has Snoopy, pal. Wow. He can't throw a ball. He can't pitch. Well, guess what? At least he has his dog, Snoopy. Snoopy encouraged him to do a lot of things. But Snoopy really makes him smile. Snoopy makes Charlie Brown smile. Charlie Brown is never happier than when he is with Snoopy. What a pair, Lucy says. Snoopy really makes him smile. There's Lucy wearing her blue dress. And there's Charlie Brown and Snoopy, his best friend. Wow, that was an awesome story on today, guys. Well, guess what? The essence of today's story lets us know you can put whatever you decide to do. Make sure you try, but never have doubt. Give yourself a chance first, and always have confidence that you can do it. And if you don't succeed all the way to the end, at least you had confidence to try. And now I was really grateful that Charlie Brown had confidence to enter into the spelling bee, regardless of what his friends said. At least he did it. He tried it. So guess what? Next time, that makes you want to study even harder. You guys are awesome. I enjoyed reading you a story on today. Well, if you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you are not feeling well. And mom or dad or nana or papas, they will take really good care of you. And when you're out and about or playing baseball or throwing the ball or trying to hit the ball or you're pitching, make sure when you go inside that you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. We don't want you guys getting sick. I want you well at all times. And remember, it's imperative that we're still wearing our masks. If you go out in public, make sure you are wearing your mask. Don't take your mask off, guys, unless someone tells you to. Remember, we're still practicing safety first. Guys, I enjoyed reading you an awesome story on today. If you are not smiling on today, as Miss Doris always says in our story time reading, if you're not smiling on today, I hope once she sees Miss Doris's smile and our Muppet guest friend, Muppet Cal, on today, if once you see their smile, our smile, I hope you're smiling. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. Guys, don't forget, check out Storytime's DL's official Storytime TikTok page. Yes, we now have a TikTok page. I'm so excited. Go by and check out the short videos on TikTok, Storytime. Enjoy your weekend. And don't forget, share Storytime live videos with your family and friends. Don't forget to smile. Take care.